Well, hello there, viewers. Look, I've got a question for you, and the question is, am I missing something? I might be. I'd like you to tell me. I don't think I am, but I might be. Is this CAROLYN? Is it CAROLYN Mc CALL? Is that her name? The woman that runs ITV Daytime, and old Kevin Ligo, her partner in crime, shall we say? I seen a bit of it covered today on one of the news channels, and they're in the old, whatever it is, parliamentary, where the debate, where they're discussing what's gone on, the inquiry, is it, whatever the hell it's called, it doesn't really matter. The first thing he said to her is, Mrs. Mc CALL, was there only yourself and Kevin Ligo that didn't know about this affair with Philip Schofield and the young showrunner? That was the question. I would have expected an answer next. That's not what happened. She did what all the top politicians do. She reeled off about 6, 8, 10 lines first, and she went on and on and on and on and on, and told us about how every company she's ever worked at, she's really been interested in duty of care and looking after people. She never said yes or no. She went on and on and on. Then all of a sudden she said, well, we didn't know. We'd heard rumours. We'd heard rumours about it, but the thing is, nobody ever came to us with concrete evidence. Oh, she needed concrete evidence. Rumours weren't good enough. So a young boy in his late teens, he's going with the main presenter on the show, one of the most recognisable faces on daytime TV, probably the most recognisable face, probably the biggest paid person on daytime TV, who's 30, 35 years his senior, and she had nothing concrete, no evidence. There were only rumours. Right. So then he said, well, when did you find out about this? When did you hear these rumours? I never knew anything till about February 2020, she said, when Philip came out as gay, when he announced he was gay. All right, and it went on a bit, and then she just happened to drop into the conversation. We heard about these rumours. I wrote it down. Let me just see when it was. We heard about these rumours in December 19. So after saying that she knew about it in February 2020, when he came out that he was gay, she'd actually heard in December 2019. So she heard rumours in 2019, 2 to 3 months later he comes out as gay. Well, he's been married for 20 odd years, he's got 2 kiddies. You'd have to assume, you'd guess he's probably straight. You wouldn't suspect that he'd be going with a bloke on the show, a boy. You definitely wouldn't be suspected go with somebody 30 years his junior. You wouldn't suspect that. But if you've heard rumours in December, and then in February, a man that everything's been clean and green and we know nothing about him, nothing bad, comes out as gay, would you not think, aye, that's strange. We heard them rumours a couple of months ago and only now he's coming out gay. I just don't understand why they don't put 2 and 2 together and get 4 rather than get 46. Then I've also heard, now I didn't hear this, I've wrote this down because it was on a news channel, but I didn't hear it come out of her mouth. They've asked the young lad 12 times, was there any truth in the rumours? Or at least 12 times. 12 times! I've run a business. If I ask somebody something once, I tend to know if they tell me the truth or not. If I'm not sure and I think there's a chink of deceit there in their voice or in their eyes, I might leave it a day or 2 or a week or 2 and ask them once more. And after twice, I've made up my mind. I know whether they're having me off or not. I just know. You don't need to ask somebody 12 times. If you ask somebody 12 times, you already know the answer. But maybe you want to look like you're being PC and keeping on top of things. But maybe you hope they're going to keep saying no. Because you want to leave that guy in place because he might have something on some people. Or maybe just because at the moment the ship's sailing fantastically. The ratings are good. Everybody's happy. There's no problems here. And then maybe what we can do, we can pay the lad off and move him aside to somewhere else. Or maybe not pay him off, maybe just move him aside. I don't think they've got to that yet, whether he got a payoff. But the word is, he got paid off to move. And he got a promotion, which is like unheard of. They asked him 12 times. And each time he denied it. CAROLYN, I'm not so sure I believe a word that's coming out of your mouth, lovey. I'm really not. I don't care that you've been at 3 massive companies and you believe in duty of care. When that guy said to you today, is there only you and Kevin that didn't know? Your answer should have been yes or no. Not 10 or 12 lines talking crap and then getting to the fact that you'd only heard rumours. Not then saying that you heard them in when he came out as gay and then changing it that you heard him 2 or 3 months previous. None of it sounds right, lovey. None of it sounds right at all. And I, for one, ain't having it. Others will, but I'm not having it at all. I think you've got a lot to answer to, love. And this independent review, it's all well and good having an independent review, but how independent is it? As that Rebecca Ferguson said from down the road at Liverpool there, X Factor, they gave us all lawyers, supposedly independent, but they all work for ITV. They gave us management, supposedly independent, all work for ITV. I don't know if the people are looking into this, but it makes me wonder. It really, really does. I'll tell you what, Heads definitely deserve to roll. I've said it in the past, Brazil's got to go. And after him, there's got to be more. And for me, your job wouldn't be safe, Carolyn. You just can't say yes or no. You can't say yes or no. And to keep hanging on this, we never had evidence. You had senior people telling you of their thoughts. You bulleted them. Maybe nobody had evidence. Maybe there was no pictures. Is that what you wanted? Did you want pictures or video film? No evidence. If enough people tell you something's happening, you've got to put two and two together and think something is. If a guy that you think's been clean living and married for God knows how many years with kids goes from that to a day after coming out as gay, and it's only 2 months after you've heard the first lot of rumours, you've got to think there's something in it, Carolyn. You've got to. Shame on you for letting it run as long as you did. Absolute shame on you. And more shame on you for not having the gumption, the guts to just say, well, yeah, we did know, or we did think, or we've played it badly here. We've done a bad job here. We've done a bad job. You could be a politician next, love, because they can't hold up their hands neither. They really can't. Shameful, really. That's my take on it. Others might not agree, but that's how I saw it today. Shameful.